I'm Joe Hunt.
Come back. Oh, we're gonna jump back in the X4 here. Still running some missions. Mostly still focused on the Terran stuff. So we'll see. Get into it here. Hopefully, graphics-wise, it's gonna work out better. It's still, anytime I start streaming, it drops the FPS like nobody's business, but oh well. But now we gotta get some spacesuit bombs. Let's go to the trade quarter. It's a little loud in my ear. Unstable crystal. And a detonator.
Can I help? Here you go.
Doesn't have anything that we need.
Good luck out there.
We have to find unstable crystal and remove detonators.
You're going down.
It was not anybody of ours. Let's go there. We'll check tide break and then we're gonna go to scale plate, I think. Check some other places instead.
Entering system. A Tikva's choice.
always forget where they're at. What's Bella Thunder doing way over there? There's some skill, buddy.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Are you stopping here? Start that over. Apparently I had some other orders queued up on this ship and I didn't clear out.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
That's just not good enough.
My this capture for the game is not correct. It's because I've had to adjust the game so much now. The resolution is off. Oops. Broke it again. Oh, there we go. All right.
Bad news, pilot.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Why does it tell me flies just as off? I'm not the one flying. Oh my goodness, the graphics. It's not actually windowed right now. No, it is full screen. Where are you going? Alright.
Gladius.
Hello.
You're a horrible pilot. Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Engaged.
Engaged.
This autopilot may not work any better.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by a machine.
Entering system. Silent witness.
So we're double checking on Delilah the Swan Song because I did something with it. Got a bounty on my head in that ship. And last time, some bounty hunters tried to collect on that bounty. So I keep checking on that, make sure nothing's happening there. You need to get them assigned.
Awaiting
something.
orders.
What would that be? Velvet Thunder, okay. Yeah, you're stuck in Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith. That was the racer I built.
Entering system. Windfall.
Which I think I'm holding on to these Barbosas in reserve because their loadout, they can have a lot of as a prisoner. Interesting. They can have a lot of Marines on there, and I'm going to need that for the Earl King at some point. I want to build up my war fund again before I start going after Earl King. So we're doing the missions we can.
Kid. Entering Windfall 3, the Horde.
Research going. It's what, 12 million for its budget. There's teleportation. That's waiting on that stuff.
Entering system. Avarice.
Mister, welcome. I had a really weird noise go off my head. I forgot what
Autopilot. Disengage.
the noise was, and you've requested Mandalorian. I want voice. It's a nice voice. This is the way. How are you doing this evening, mister? It's been a while.
Tide break. Docking granted.
Here we go. You doing okay, mister?
Successfully docked.
I'm doing. I'm still getting over a cold.
Welcome to Tidebreak, traveler.
Still
Enjoy
trying to
your
get back
stay.
into the process of streaming. After Comic-Con, I really dropped the ball after Comic-Con. On streaming regularly, so I'm trying to get back to it. Find a trader's corner. How are your paints going? Your little models.
Hello, can I help? Here you go.
Unstable crystal. Excellent. Okay. Remote detonator. I don't see a remote detonator. So we still got to keep looking for that.
Good luck out there.
Autosave. 2/3 of X3 Argon fleet. Added paints and asterisks and models for your dad. Okay. Hey, don't close on me.
Gladius.
Let's see if you can handle the commands this time. We want to go to this side of this. Go there. I'm not busy with other things. Yeah, I understand that. Being busy with stuff. It never ends. There's always something new. You get done with one project and 6 more pop up. I hate this pilot. Okay. Yeah, so the last couple times I have streamed X4, I've been having trouble with the frame rate as well. If I have all my windows open, like I'm going to stream, then I can get something like, 30, 40 frames per second. As soon as I hit the go live button, it drops down to 20. And won't go above hardly ever. Dr. Reed, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Entering system.
We got
Windfall.
ads starting soon. Actually, let me tab out and snooze this for a minute. There we go. Yeah, so I've been like doing everything I can think of to increase it. Now, okay, so this system, we're actually getting 40 frames per second here, but there's nothing in this system. So that, or at least we don't see much in this system. But for the most part, I started to drop back down to 20. 22. And why are you stopped? Why is she not going anywhere? Okay, fine. We're off to do it the hard way. Good.
Hello.
You're fired. You can't fly. Start engines. Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Engage.
Engage.
So, the only thing I can figure in this is, I mean, my graphics card, my processor, they're all like, they're staying under 70% usage. So no, it's not maxing anything out. I added a startup command to it, like the one that you showed me about letting it continue to run in the background even when I click off when it's in windowed mode. I found one that tells it to use all the cores in your processor, and still it won't go above, on average, 21 frames per second once I hit the stream button. Now, aside from it being like only happens when I hit stream, some of the things I found is like some people say, well, it's because with the Terran, after the Terran expansion, the Terrans just like expand and they just drag the processor down. Dr. Reed, FPS, don't know if it's driver update, but I dropped from MSA 2 to FXA high to get frames back. Okay. To get frames back. So you went from, I'm on FXAA medium right now, which is the NVIDIA GeForce Experience optimization setting that it chose. Well, let's try high. We'll see what happens. Because why not? Why not try it, right? Excuse me. Still getting over a cold, so I apologize for the coughing. All right, we got 28, 19, 16, 19, 24. It's jumping up to 30, at 36. Just above 30 right now. That might do it. It's hanging on to the 30.
Entering Windfall 1 Union Summit.
Windfall is? Yeah. But see, I've been having this issue over in Argon Prime. It's like there was one day all day I was testing, and I stayed right in Argon Prime, because I know Argon Prime was like one for years and years. I played this game, never had any issue in Argon Prime. And it's like all the tests I was doing is great, I hit go live. But we're back down to 20, 15, 14. Yeah, it's 20 and under now again. We'll see how it does once we get out of Windfall. Now, the only thing I can think of is this happened after I finished the Vigor Syndicate questline and took over the Syndicate. After that is just all of a sudden, anytime I loaded up the game and went live, had issues. But before that, it was fine. So I'm totally confused on why. All right, got an ad in 5 minutes. Let it run through this time.
Entering system. Silent witness.
We're back up to 30. I'll drop down to 21 again. It's doing major jumps right now, just kind of all over the place. So the line that shows me the average showing 21. It's moving between 21 and 25. Current is hovering at 30, the upper half of 30. Yes, that is true. The mysteries of computer games will never end. And you know what's even crazier about this? So I'm fairly certain X4 does not require a ton on the graphics side. Like it's not the most graphic intensive game in the world. And I'm fairly certain that don't attack autopilot.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaged.
Target near hostile. Targeting. Tried to tell you. You don't detect the guns, though. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
So yeah, back to what I was saying. If you compare X4 with Starfield, let's say, let's compare the two. Starfield is much more graphics intensive, and I'm able to pull up Starfield, put it on high settings, and stream it, and maintain 30 to 40 FPS, no problem. Which is, yeah, so like you're saying there, Nister, X4 is more CPU bound because of the simulation it's running. But only on occasion, so I don't have it visible right now because I got my audio system on top of it. But I do have light indicators on my keyboard. So I've got green is like anything 25% usage and below, yellow is up to 60%, and then red is 70 and above. So only when I get into intense dogfights does my processor get to 70 and above % usage. The rest of the time, it's at yellow, so it's at 60% or below. And generally, when I'm docked at a station, it's green, so it's 25% or less. Okay, I haven't gone near the HQ during terraforming, so I don't know. I haven't done terraforming with this one yet, anyway, on the stream. And I've not paid attention when I'm playing off stream.
Entering
to
Silent Witness
or the
11.
processor, because everything works perfectly fine when I'm off stream. So, I mean, I know somehow it's tied to the stream, because it's like the moment I hit go live, it's like, kills it. And I feel like it has something to do with the graphics card, a little bit. Mostly because, I mean, I've got the textures, just real quick. I've got textures set to high right now. This is not high textures. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Mister. It's like it does feel very much GPU related, but the why is like because it can handle the GPU can handle
Disengaged.
a much more graphics intensive game and stream it at the same time with no problem. But then this one here is like, nope, I won't do it.
High
Don't
tech
have the money for
factory.
that though. Request docking.
Docking
Sending
granted.
docking request. Deploying landing gear.
So yeah, ads starting soon. We'll continue talking about the external streaming computer after the ads.
Successfully docked.
Yes, Worf narrates my X4 life. Hello.
Greetings.
Yeah, there he is.
What do you
I'm
want?
gonna have to add
Try
a
talking less. You might fly better.
some other commands so I can just make him say hi to chat.
Can I help?
You've got
Here you go.
remote triggers. Rare spices. Nope. Launcher hand lasers. No.
Go.
Okay. Hold on. Do I have to craft the remote triggers? Google remote demo. No, that's... Just gotta go to the next station, I guess. he didn't have it. That's probably not going to have it.
What do you want?
Eat plasma.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yeah, it's just in dock already. Alright. Says, there it goes.
What do you want?
Try talking less. You might fly better.
Gladius.
Stand by for launch. Ignition. Retracting landing gear.
Don't do it. Mini Misterette has a little skinny baby Christmas elf behind a door in our room, and it needs to. Toothbrush ad after Doritos one. Well, hey, you ought to clean your teeth after you have Doritos. At some point, within the same day, probably. So Christmas elf thing. Is it going to deliver a letter? Is it like doing the whole everyday thing, like the what are they called? The calendars, the Christmas calendars, and then there's the Advent calendars. It's just every Sunday. Is it doing a letter every single day? When does she get to read it before she goes to sleep, or when she wakes up?
Hello. Can I help? Here you go.
I hope you're gonna help. I hope you have what I need. Rare spices. Spacesuit. Thing. Nope, you do not have what I need.
Whatever.
Wow, that was rude. I want to take that thing out, kind of. Target nearest hostile.
Hive
Locking
guard.
target.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, they got to it before I did. Sorry, where's the... That's alright. No worries. So, two things. Letter every night. She reads it in the morning. Okay, cool. Cool. My little one, the child, if I go with the Mandalorian theme, she gets... my parents sent her. My parents are in the States, so they sent her a Christmas calendar of Lego. So she's getting a little Lego thing every day. And she's got my wife put together like, well, yeah, of course, My wife put together some Advent gifts for her in, you know, the little Pringle snack size cans. Let's go here. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
But that's the Pringle prize things. Those are Advent, so it's only on the Sundays. And then of course we're watching the Swedish is doing the Yule calendar TV show every day. So we're watching that. I'm not watching it every single day, but I watch it on occasion, trying to get some more Swedish consumed into my brain. So, on the topic of a separate computer for streaming, or for capturing and everything, I've got a laptop. It's a gaming laptop. I don't know, because when I first looked into it, there was too much to try and figure out. It was like, you know, cost too much to really set one up, because from what I understood, is like your capture computer has really got to be quite almost as capable as your gaming computer is, to the point that you have the exact same computer just in duplicate. Which is, I mean, that would be expensive to set up. Plus, you got to get the extra. Well, at this point, if I were to do it, I would not be able to afford another tower. I'd have to get an external capture card for my laptop, and I don't know how well that would work. Elgato, external and internal. I mean, if I did one, if I got one, it would be Elgato. But I worry, like, what I'm worried about, because like I said, I would have to use my laptop. And like, okay, I go spend, I don't know how much I know they're expensive. I go buy one of the Elgato capture cards, hook it up to the laptop, set it all up, and then it's worse than my current setup. Like, the laptop just can't handle it, maybe. I mean, it's not a bad laptop. It plays Cyberpunk on somewhere between medium and high settings. You can have a couple settings on high, and the rest of them have to be on medium. So it's not a bad laptop. It's just, but it's not my tower either. Target nearest hostile.
Hive guard.
Target.
Autopilot disengaged. Foreigner.
Target nearest hostile.
Foreigner.
Target.
Target nearest hostile.
Hive
Weapons locked.
guard. High-tech factory. Foreigner.
Target nearest hostile.
Foreigner.
Target.
Forager.
So my wingmen are way over there. Autopilot.
Autopilot
Engaged.
engaged.
Did I disconnect from the chat? Just reconnected. Looks like.
Refined goods complex. Autopilot disengaged.
Request docking.
Docking
Seeking permission.
granted.
Deploying landing modules.
So yeah, I'll look into that. I'm going to look into it, do some better research on it this time. Last time I didn't dive deep into it, I guess, on using a second computer for capturing. And if I go that direction, I'm going to have to figure out where to put my laptop at, because I don't have room on the desk here. Yeah. They're annoying, to say the least. And it's not so much that each ship is powerful, but they come at you in larger numbers than the Xenon do.
Can I help? Here you go.
Okay.
Whatever.
What did I do to deserve that kind of send off? Where can I find remote detonators? Online tells me to check scale plate stations, but I've been to 4 now and nothing.
Gladius.
I think I've been to that one. We're gonna go back to it, just in case. I have to find a place to repair it too. There, let's see. Really? Second contact. I'll have to look at that. Because I got some spare ships. I can just send them off to do things like that.
What do you want?
You not stand chance.
Very little Xenons over there to mess with it. Yeah.
Can I help? Here you go.
Salvage electronics. I knew it'd be up there.
Whatever.
Oh my goodness. All the scale plate merchants have been like that. Okay, so we're gonna go online. Also said to check heretics in, so we're gonna
You not stand chance.
send the Godfather over here.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yes, yes. Let's take a Perseus Sentinel, maybe. Let's look at its overview real quick. No. Look, I have texture set to high, and that just does not look. That doesn't look like a high setting for textures.
Destroy you.
I mean, it's fine. It's just a little bit, like, so confusing. I'll send this one over. The Callisto. You said you were doing that in second contact, right? Because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to steal your idea. If I can find second contact. That's always my issue. I don't have very good memory on the map. There we go. Second contact. What are these guys doing? Oh, that's my Barbosa traders. Apparently they're doing a similar trade right now, so they're all in the same location. Okay, where's the best? Probably this one, Flashpoint. Let's do Flashpoint. To the shop. I'll be back in a bit if you're still streaming. If not, keep flying shiny. You do as well, mister. Hopefully I'll be here. Maybe I won't. Like I said, I'm easing back into it, so I'll definitely be back on Monday. Next Monday as well, if you miss me tonight. So, have fun at the shop. Be safe. Don't buy too much.
Entering Silent Witness 1.
Alright, so he's going to loop his orders. Collecting drops there. Let's adjust that to over here where the battles happen at. Let's see if that... Hopefully that will do something.
Requesting immediate backup.
Who is? Is it one of my ships? Go through there. Alright, I'm actually going to set up a drop off here. I want you to get prepared. For that, let's adjust orders. Let's move repair. Yep, there we go.
Go away. You do not scare me.
Entering system. Patikva's choice.
You hadn't done that. This isn't good.
Capture card. How much is it? I did. I didn't stream a lot of it because about the same time it came out, things got really crazy for me in real life. So I didn't do a lot of streaming of it. I've made a few videos and put them on my YouTube channel. But I'm hoping within this month to really get back into things. I'll be streaming Starfield some more. But I did on my offline game. I'm in my first New Game Plus. And for me, I love Starfield. I think it's a great game. It's one of the best Bethesda games in a while. I felt at times that some of the storylines were a bit short. Like, for sure, some of the faction quests are, they're not long. Or I'm just sitting there and playing it too fast, maybe. It's pretty much what you expected. Yeah, same for me. Same for me. I didn't go into this, I mean, there's a lot of people that went into it. It's like, oh, it's going to be a great game. And they're calling it this, they're calling it that. It's going to be amazing. And it's like, don't forget that it's a Bethesda game. Because there's a lot of, what I've noticed is that a lot of the people that are complaining about it, they're like, it's horrible, it's this, it's that. They've never played any other Bethesda game. So they really didn't know what to expect. Exploration in Bethesda is not exploration in No Man's Sky. It's not exploration in X4. It's not exploration. Exploration in Bethesda game is very different from any other game's exploration. And people just didn't realize that. They didn't. And as much as other people try to tell him, I think there's this one guy who's always complaining about it, and he hasn't even played Starfield yet. And he's like, all these people are playing Starfield, I watch their streams, it's horrible. I'm like, have you played any other Bethesda game? No. I was like, okay. I mean, Skyrim is great. Fallout is great. And you just got to realize that, Starfield is going to be Fallout and Skyrim in space. I mean, that's all there is to it. So for me, having been a Bethesda fan and loving it, I was like, it's a great game. And I would say it was most definitely their least buggy game at launch. Still had bugs. Now, I've not encountered any of those bugs. I've yet to encounter a bug in a Bethesda game. I don't know why. I've just never encountered a bug in a Bethesda game. But really, so that's so weird to me. Because I mean, it's hit or miss, I guess. It's like sometimes you get them all, or you don't. And I guess I'm lucky to be one of those people that I don't get any of their bugs. I don't know why, but I don't. Now I do. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's because of my definition of bugs. Because I have encountered glitches where a script or an NPC did something wrong, but reload the game and it works perfectly fine. Then I consider that a glitch. A bug is where it just constantly does it the wrong way. That's a bug. So I've seen glitches. I mean, I've seen the guys get hit by the giant and they go, well, they're gone in Skyrim. But that's just a glitch because it doesn't happen every time, and it's got very specific circumstances. Sometimes got to trigger it. But some of these other
entering system Arden Prime.
People saying, "Oh, this bug, I can't play the game because of this bug." I've never encountered anything like that. Ships with no crew, power temple's not showing. I could definitely see how that would be annoying. Definitely. But I never encountered it, fortunately. I had one time in Starfield. I was on a ranger quest. I was supposed to rescue a civilian from some pirates. I docked, I killed all the pirates, but there was still one pirate somewhere, and I kept running around. He'd scream, I'd hear him, I couldn't find him. He was on the hull of the ship. I had to toggle clipping to get out there and see him. Of course, that disables cheats or disables achievements. So I was like, okay, this particular mission is either bugged or glitched. So I reloaded to a save about 30 minutes before. Went back. He wasn't on the hull anymore. He was inside. I was able to get him. Mission accomplished. So to me, that was just a glitch. The timing of the script loaded him in after he was supposed to be loaded in, so he got stuck on the hull of the ship instead of inside. But that's the only thing I ever encountered. wonky with that 8 powers left. So I've not gone after them all yet. So I think I have probably 3 powers right now. I think I got the slow time one, and like invisibility or whatever. So are you not worried about achievements then? And did you, let me, not to insult or anything, did you attempt any kind of reloads to see if just forcing the world to reload itself fixed it? Because that's usually my go-to, kind of like the turn it off and turn it on again mentality. I always do a reload to force the world to refresh itself. You did? Okay. Yeah, I mean, once you get to that point and it doesn't reload, then yeah, definitely, yeah, that's a bug. And I guess
the ship will be undocking soon.
Oh, it will, right, because we're just here for repairs. This is not where I'm wanting to be. Just here for repairs. Really? So if you discover a temple before you get the quest to discover the temple, it will be bugged out. I can see the logic in the code having an issue there. It's not expecting people to find the planets with temples yet before they're manually directed there. Find gravity anomaly, stop scanning. See, I'm not scanning. Now you're talking like that, just full on scanning the whole planet, trying to get the 100% of the planet. I did that once. I did not enjoy that part of the game, so I just won't be doing that again. Because there was plenty of other stuff for me to do that did not involve just walking around scanning every single thing.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
But I enjoyed. Did you do the Ryujin questline? Yep. I enjoyed it all. But my favorite was the real stealth one where you're having to break into Ryujin itself. And I mean, even the security guy, head of security, was like, "You're about to break in, but I'm not going to tell my people to stand down." So that whole stealth mission, I loved it. That was my favorite. Got an ad starting soon. All right, we're about to undock and head out. I've not done Ko's questline yet. Not all of it. Who else have I not done all the way through? I did Andrea. I did Sarah. Is there anybody else? Oh, the first guy from Constellation you meet. I haven't done his yet. Cole died in yours? Well, that means you had the highest relationship with him. Of the people that were, so it's the 2 locations, whichever one you go to, everybody there lives. But then the other one, whoever you got the highest relationship is the one that dies. That's how they choose. Of course. Well, so I had Andrea with me. And of course, I had the highest relationship with Sarah because she was the first companion. I was like, I'm going to do her whole thing. So I did. But then I got to the point where I got Andrea, and I was just like, I like Andrea better than Sarah. So I kept her with me. And I got to that particular event. Sarah was on the eye. Andrea was down at the lodge with me. And I had no idea that somebody was going to die. That's the first time Bethesda's actually killed one of your companions that way. So I didn't know that that was going to happen at first. But in either case, I was like, well, they're in space. Sarah's there. She was by my side for a long time. She's a good fighter. They're fine. I got Andrea down here with me, and we'll keep the bad guy off of us down here. And then I get to the eye, and I'm like, oh, Sarah's dead. Whoops. But I was like, I went to look into it later, and I was like, well, why she die? Who else could die? And I found the logic behind how it chooses who dies. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I would have changed my choice. Come on.
Acknowledged. Stand by for launch. Ignition. Retracting landing
Sir.
modules.
There we go. I think you're back. Yep, you're back. All right. See, like I said, I mean, Sarah died on mine. When I looked into how it chooses who dies, I was like, I probably wouldn't have changed it anyway. In the end, while I did Sarah's full quest line and had a high relationship level with her,
Entering system.
I really like her
Tikva's choice.
that much. I prefer Andrea over Sarah. Hands down, really. Andrea's a lot more hands-on, I think. She's more to my kind of thinking, like, you know, if somebody's trying to kill you, you kill them right back. Whereas Sarah is a bit more to, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but she's not my style. And I think to some degree, some of her comments during the Terramorph quest line is very much like, no, you're you're a propagandist. Andrea is ruthless, yes, absolutely, and I am too, to a degree. So I think that's why I leaned more towards her rather than Sarah. Why is my pilot flying the opposite direction that she's supposed to right now? Quite literally the opposite direction.
Requesting permission to dock. Taking permission granted.
Never question the AI. Okay. What is this break here?
Entering system. Morningstar.
Sitting there. Nothing. Let's send it home. That's a lockbox I've dropped. Wonder what was in it. Alright, so Ryujin, UC, Vanguard, the Rangers, or the Crimson Fleet. Which one had the best quest line? Oh, I picked the the Terramorph's natural predator. I was like, just let nature do what it was originally intended to do. Yeah, Barrett, Sarah, yeah. And Sarah's like, I can't believe you didn't trust the science as well. Well, I'm sorry, but letting nature do what it was intended to do is science. So I am trusting the science, just not the science you wanted me to trust. I need to go back through, get Andrea, and then do that the Terramorph quest line again. See how Andrea reacts to it all.
Entering system. Heretics End.
So which faction quest line was your favorite out of the UC, Ryujin, Rangers, and Crimson Fleet? And who did you go with on the UC side of things? UC or Crimson Fleet for that final mission? Just double check this, make sure nobody's coming after these bounties. They're all sitting there still. That's not a bounty hunter. Alright. Good to go. I like them, not so sure about the story endings. Okay. Well, okay, so UC and Crimson Fleet. If you choose the UC, you go in and you pretty much wipe out the Crimson Fleet. I forget her name now, but the second in command of Crimson Fleet, she kind of gets away. So there's like that setup for maybe a future DLC or something. I feel like that ending is kind of a decent wrap-up to the story. Now, I've not played the other side of it yet, but I feel like the other side may not have such a nice packaged ending. The Rangers ending... Yeah, I can see how that one's not quite as neatly wrapped either. You take out Mr. Hope, and then the world just keeps on going the way it is, because the way everybody's talking, like if Hope is gone, then Hope Industries, Hope ships, all that is just disappearing, all those jobs are gone, but there's no actual impact anywhere to after taking them out. Really? I mean, I can see why. I personally consider myself not a bloodthirsty maniac, and I rarely play a bloodthirsty maniac. But I'm also like, they're bad guys, are shooting at me, I'm gonna kill them right back. So it didn't bother me none. There were some that, like, if they were running away, if they weren't shooting at me, then it was like, okay, well, I won't shoot at you. I guess that's just Yeah, personal taste there. No issue with that. Is there no vendor here? There's no vendor there. There's no people on this station at all, it seems. That's weird. I've got to get these bombs made. Why aren't there any people on this station? Alright, let's go over here.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Fill in a jail. Not to continue the research. Alright, so there were some options in the UC questline to arrest a few people. I suppose, here's what you can do. Get the energy weapons that just disable them, stun them. I don't know how well it would work. So you're first introduced to these weapons like in a tutorial kind of way when the Terramorphs attack New Atlantis. And then you get down, take the elevator down, they're like, oh, hey, shoot these people with the EM weapons because, you know, we don't want to kill them. So I would suggest on your next playthrough, maybe try using the EM weapon in the pirate base and see if that changes things. Probably won't technically put them in jails, but you're not killing them. Ryujin, I convinced them to continue the research, and then I kept on using the device for my own advantage at times. See, yeah, that's where I wish Bethesda does a good job of giving you a lot of options for things, but there's some things that's like, no, we should have this option, and I feel like that would have been a good option to be able to, you know, take him as a prisoner. So like Cyberpunk 2077, as long as you don't do headshots, you know, you're pretty much just disabling a lot of the people that you shoot at. Depending on how much damage you do with your last bullet, they'll go down. They'll still be alive. And then you can also install the mods that don't kill on your weapons. Axe mods, I think they're called. And you're not killing anybody then. But we don't get any such option in Bethesda games typically. Oh, did you find the planet with the clones? The clones of many, many different historical figures from Earth. I believe it was Teddy Roosevelt, Amelia Earhart, Wyatt Earp. Oh, what was that Mongol guy? Khan, I think, and lots and lots of others. No, not Gary. I think it was inspired by the whole Gary thing.
Greetings. Can I help? Here you go.
Rare spices again. Still no. Remote detonator.
Go.
That's a little bit better than the whatevers. Where's my cluster sentinel? Let's look at your inventory, please.
Can I help? Over and out.
Because you looted body. Yeah. It's kind of like the whole kicking the chicken in Skyrim. Alright, so as far as I can tell, that ship has not looted anything yet.
Can I help?
Hand me your inventory. No inventory items available.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let me... How can I view a pilot's inventory? I'm going to teleport to this ship.
Entering system. Second contact.
Can I help?
Nope, you haven't picked up.
Sir.
Okay. Man. Okay, so I'm giving up on trying to find a remote detonator for the moment.
Entering system.
And we're going to look at some of our
Heretics
other
end.
quests we have available. That's in research. This here is telling me to do the other one. Grand experience. Wait. Yeah. Let's go do this one. Promotion. We got a lot of promotions. We got one of these. Killed Toby Felden. Some criminal. I'll increase my bounty by doing that one. But let's go do this. Where's that at? It's right here. Argon Prime. Oh, sweet. Argon is wanting to promote me. I'll take that.
The ship will be undocking soon.
We'll fly. How'd you like the Red Mile?
Some excuse for a pilot, you are.
Same.
Got my eye on you.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I'm not even sure what I was expecting exactly. But I just know the first time I did it, I was just like, this is not what I wanted. I think I wanted the ability more than anything to like get more of a reward than what we did. Like, let me bet on myself, and you know, increase my earnings, or even have actual like card games that you can play in the casino there. Everywhere you walk around, and it's just like, nope, there's nothing. It's just to go there, do a little bit of a storyline quest, and then I don't feel like that place really has a draw to go back to it.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Let's see, what else was there? Okay, so did you do any of the Oh, what's it called? It's a police officer. Base building. I used, I forget the name of it now. The one that looks like a P90. It didn't make a joke of the Red Mile at all, because it's low damage. But it's still fun to shoot. So on my first game, I built a base that just was gathering up all the raw materials I needed for crafting, and then I would use it to do the mods on my weapons. And then I'd take the excess and sell it to the different vendors to increase my my credits, my funding, and then build ships. I spent a lot of time just building ships. So, did you enjoy the base building, if you did it at all? And two, which ship manufacturer is your favorite? Like, which modules do you prefer? Defense and engineering robots kept hanging out in your rooms. You love the settlements. Yes, I love it. I think it's great. I feel like a lot of it was behind too many perk unlocks. It wasn't like Fallout. Fallout, you could just start building. There were some things behind perk unlocks, but for the most part, you could build wherever you wanted to. It was just like the money-making things were behind perks. I think they put too much behind perks in Starfield. Like you can't even start a simple food system on a planet without having unlocked the perk all the way down. I think it's like 4th level, 3rd level maybe, to be able to do hydroponics. I was like, that's so many hours in the game to be able to do that. I didn't like that perk. But otherwise, I mean, I set up this whole chain of stations of settlements, each providing each other with other stuff. I even bought this off Amazon. And then I got like all the information.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
All the information about the planet written in there. Got my own shorthand about, this planet sends this resource over this planet. So I had one settlement that was the collection point. And then every other settlement on that planet that had a little bit access to one resource that the main one didn't have, then another planet that had other resources, all sent everything to the collection point. So I got my notes here. Here we go. You can kind of see I got them labeled so I know which one sends what to where. I get a little, when it comes to settlements and economy games, I get a little into it. To the point of writing stuff down on physical paper, spreadsheets everywhere. I haven't figured out how to do it for X4 yet. As long as I've been playing, I haven't really figured that out. But that's also why I downloaded the mods that let me just, like, the computer figures out where to go and sell stuff. But EVE Online, oh man, I got spreadsheets galore for EVE Online. So, hold on. Setting up cargo lines for missions. I don't think I've encountered those missions yet. Where can I find those missions at? They're like, set up a cargo line. And it's like, your mission is to set up a cargo supply line. Because I would love to do that. You get them from the missions board? Really? Okay. Do you know if there's any kind of prerequisite to get those missions before they start showing up, or is it just like completely random? Or am I seeing them but completely not realizing, totally not realizing that's what they are?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Deliver X amount of where to Aquila. Okay. So when I picked those up, I would go jump into my cargo ship, go pick up the where, and then come back to Aquila and deliver it that way. Are you telling me I can actually set up a cargo line from a base to Aquila and I don't have to deliver it myself? You know what I'm doing next time I play Starfield? I had no idea. That's awesome. See, that's the kind of thing I love about Bethesda games. Is it's like you can play for so long, and you can think, like, I thought I knew a lot of stuff about it. I've seen those things. I'm like, what are they here for? Because every time I clicked on one, I guess I never clicked on one when I had one of those missions. Because I never realized that was a thing. Never realized it. I can't wait to find out more stuff I haven't seen yet. That's awesome. Okay, I had a different question for you. Who is your favorite ship manufacturer? What modules do you like the best? Stroud and Nova. Same. So check out the YouTube channel as well. But I've got those are the two that I love. However, I still use a little bit, one or two modules from Hope Tech, and it's their spines that just has a connection on two ends. So you got the one that just goes up the spine. You got the one that will go the width of the ship. And I use those to control, like specifically control where the ladders are. Because I just want one ladder in the center of my ship. So I use those things to do all the other connectors. And I use them to space things out so that all the doors go where I want the doors at. And there's no, like a door that removes the bathroom in the captain's cabin kind of thing. Wait, where's this telling me to go? There we go. But yeah, I love those two. I started out with just Stroud for a long time. Most of my ships are just Stroud. And then I started adding some of the Nova stuff to it. Hold on. Never could get it right. Keep on trying. See if there's other people who've done it similarly. I'll look at the eagle and see if I can't do it too. If I can figure it out, you can. I'm sure you can. So, anyways, I bought one, and then they sent me another one. Then they told me to keep it because it wasn't worth them to get it back. But I bought the Nova Galactic coffee mug shortly after pre-ordering the game. So yeah, I was like, oh man, I gotta get some Starfield stuff. I want Starfield merch because I didn't pre-order the version, or I was too late to pre-order the version of the game. It came with the watch and everything. So I was like, I want something. So I got the coffee mug. I've got when I went to Comic-Con in Stockholm, they had the sweatshirt. So I got the sweatshirt that says on the top right chest side, it says crew, and has the Starfield logo on the back. I went a little overboard with my Starfield merch, and I know it's like two things, but I never bought merch for any of the other games. But Starfield, I was like, I'm getting merch. All right, let's receive.
We've been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. I'm pleased to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. Of course, this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them. Oh, and you may also find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction now have interest in you joining their ranks. Once again, thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
There's one. Got another one. Do that.
This is the way. Welcome back, mister. I am glad you're able to rejoin us before I decide to head out tonight. We've been having a good time here talking about Starfield with Dr. Reed. Have you got to play Starfield yet, mister? Or seen any of it yet?
The ship will be
Hope that you
undocking
have, because
soon.
it's a wonderful game. It's a great game. One of the best Bethesda games ever to grace us with its presence.
I'm running out of things to say. There we go. 30 seconds. Dr. Reed, what country do you live in? If you told me before, I can't remember because I'm horrible at remembering some things. You've seen some of it, but you've not played it. Okay. Do you plan to play it, mister? Take a throw message. Islands. Okay. Stand by, Dr. Reed. Jeez, $300 for those things. That's great. Eventually. Really warm at 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that is warm compared to what I'm dealing with over here, below zero.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Oh, let's see. I was granted those licenses. Now I got live stream access to the Argon Federation. Now we're going to get our... Oh, do I really want the God Realm one? I suppose for now, we'll get it for now, and later on we'll declare war against them and lose it. Once I have enough ships to actually handle a war with a whole faction. Argon, destroy Odysseus. So what do these look like again? Guess I'll have to look at it via the ship construction. There.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay. What am I missing here? The Odysseus. I want to know what the Odysseus looks like. Oh no, that's not Argon. That's Aranid. I was thinking Argon because I hovered over the behemoth as well. So, Pyramid. Wharf. It's boron.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Can I help? Over and out.
Is there a way I can view the inventory of all my pilots at once? Only one at a time. Okay. Well, that sucks. I have no idea. Aside from the one ship I assigned to collect drops like you suggested, Dr. Reed, I got no idea who would have what I need. I suppose it would only be captains, probably.
Entering system. Right promise.
There's a pie shop in the middle of nowhere. She's got no inventory. Yeah, I'm not going to go through that whole list of captains. We'll just wait for the one we have out there collecting drops to pick up eventually. Nice. I need a good pie. So, I love the little village type thing or the small town idea. But how do their economies function? Do they get enough tourist people come through there, or is there really enough economy within this small little village? Like, you know, I don't know how many people, but you know, some places in the States, the towns are as small as 1,200 people. It's like they don't get any traffic or anything.
Hello
How's
there.
their economy work? They're not exporting stuff or anything like that either. Autopilot.
Autopilot. Engaged.
She was way off where she was supposed to be at. Steak pies. I'm gonna look that up. I know what that is. Because I am not a cultured man.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Oh, well, that looks good. That looks really good. Steak and gravy. Guys, you're making me hungry here. Steak and gravy. I'd take steak and gravy without the pie part.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Let's get out there. Dock.
Seeking permission. Deploying landing modules.
No, we didn't have this station selected yet, Dwarf. Request docking.
Seeking
Docking
permission.
granted.
Lowering gear.
Successfully docked.
Highs by post.
We've been observing you and your activities with some interest. Some have called for you to be recognized. I'm not displeased to present you with a new rank within the great god realm of the Paranid. As with all honors bestowed by the Paranid, this comes with worthy benefits. Should you betray us, you will immediately lose these benefits, and shortly after, your life. As we have judged you worthy, we do not foresee this as a likely possibility. You will henceforth go and enjoy the rewards we have gifted you. There are a number of organizations within our empire that will see our decision as a reason to approach you. With our blessing, you are expected to continue your honorable behavior. May the holy fires burn within you. Safe journey.
Who's next? Because we got a lot of promotions to take. Undock.
Stand by for launch. Launching now. Retracting landing gear.
Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged. Entering system. Right promise.
Oh, my Callisto's under attack. Anyway, we should be talking about spaceships. Pew pew pew. Yes. Now, food is good too. Should I give the Callisto... I've got some extra fighters that I'm not using. We'll set them to defend the Callisto. What else we got? I guess that was the only one I got. That's extra. How many have I got here? 4. We'll send one of them. So it's got 2. And then hopefully the Callisto can keep on doing its thing, and eventually we'll have a remote detonator. It's a crazy taxi, yeah. That's true. It does look like a taxi.
Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
Yeah, I mean, you take the weapons off of there, make it yellow. Yeah. Perfect little space taxi. You have been practicing your space. Talking about racing? Racing? Space racing?
Request immediate backup.
No, not any of my people. Oh, but there is a fight going on over there.
Time to go back to the egg you came from.
What do we got? Come on, Shelly. Xenon. Well, if my wingman... Yeah, there's my wingman. Disable autopilot.
Autopilot disengaged.
Disengaged.
Target nearest hostile.
Weapons locked.
Race-inspired cosmetic enhancement.
Request immediate backup.
Travel mode.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
All stop.
All stop.
I will liquidate you.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Target nearest hostile.
Locking weapons.
That's okay though. Target nearest hostile.
Targeting.
N.
See if I can collect these things. Maybe I'll get a remote detonator. Decryption module. No. No remote detonators. That stinks. Be careful with that one. If I miss it, hit the station in trouble. Pimp my ride, yeah. Space edition. Xenon hammering on that station. Some things never. Yeah, yeah. Target nearest hostile?
Locking weapons.
Nope. It blew up as soon as I targeted it. Target nearest hostile.
Nearest threat.
There it is then. Alright. Let's go see about this loot. There's a box. I see the box icon on the radar.
Container.
There it is. Nope. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged. Taladi Trading Station.
Disengage autopilot.
Autopilot disengaged.
Disengaged.
Request docking.
Sending
Docking
docking
granted.
request. Deploying landing gear.
So I remember these trade stations from X3 Terran conflict. And then they got something very similar in the way you enter and the landing pads and all in Elite Dangerous. Just always liked, I like them, the way they're set up.
Successfully docked.
Greetings, pilot. I represent the well-respected Taladi Trade Guild, and I have a lucrative proposition for you. If you're interested, come find me.
Is that a brand new quest I've never played? Alright, that's cool. So, their wharf got nuked. That's unfortunate. They rebuilt it in 07. I can't get any goods there. And is it Xenon primarily keeping them from getting their goods there? Yep. Man, those Xenon.
We've been watching your actions with great interest and believe you are worth investing in. I'm pleased to present you with a new rank amongst our company. Of course, this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record and our trust, I'm sure we don't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fitting to the work you've done. May they bring you profit. Given your elevation, you may also find opportunities in a number of organizations under our administration. They may be worth your attention. Once again, I give you thanks for your efforts. We look forward to continuing our partnership in the future. Good profit to you.
So you had to do a rescue mission. A determined rescue mission, or were you paid for it for your efforts? Let's get to the trader squad. Yeah.
Greeting, can I help? Here you go.
Show me your wares. Specialized things. I have 7. Let me sell those to you. You don't have the remote detonator. What do I have? I got a bunch of that. I don't want that anymore. I don't need the micro gimbals. I don't need that. And I don't need that or that. General wares. Seminars, I'll hold on to all that. And the field radio. I want to keep that too. I think I'll keep the rest of this as well, because the rest of that's crafting. I just made $500,000.
Good profit to you.
Yes, thank you. That is what I seek, is profit. Profit above all else. Let's go. I doubt they're gonna have anything different.
Can I help? Here you go. Good profit to you.
I help? Here you go. Good profit to you.
Is there a Dr. Jones in the chat? I think I don't know. Got an ad break on Twitch. Don't think anybody's actually watching on YouTube right now.
Gladius.
Promotion to Tide Runner. Let's go do that. What time is it? 10:06. Undock.
Stand by for launch. Ignition. Retracting landing modules.
Alright, welcome back. Dr. Reed. Do you perhaps go by a Dr. Jones on YouTube? Autopilot.
Autopilot. Engaged.
No? Okay. Well, Dr. Jones, whoever you are, if you're watching YouTube, thanks for the subscription. The equivalent of a Twitch follow. I don't have the notifications set up for YouTube yet. Or I tried to have them, they're not working, apparently. So I just got the email saying that Dr. Jones subscribed to my YouTube channel. Like, oh, well, maybe that's Reed. I guess not. Yes, I am using Restream to stream to both since Twitch now allows that. I've decided I'm going to stream to both at the same time. Then I don't have to worry about doing an export later. See, this time I'm not getting the email yet. It may take a minute for the email to come in. But thank you. It does show that I have one concurrent viewer on YouTube right now. So, sorry about that.
Entering system. Right promise.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out how YouTube's going to be doing that for me. Because, you know, with Twitch, I can capture the subscriptions, follows, and all that, and do the alerts. Haven't quite got it figured out on YouTube yet. There's even... that system's behind. It doesn't have all the chat messages yet. Oh, yeah, sure there will be. I'll have to be... I've been slow about looking up the tutorials. I've also been busy with my company trying to find a new client right now. A couple new clients, and it's slow going. Also trying to set up an Indiegogo for a project I'm working on. And that is... it's not difficult, but it's like, what content do I put in there? How do I describe it? And then it's like, oh, put pictures of the project. And like, I'm trying to raise funds to start the project, so I don't really have pictures of it yet.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
It's gonna be. I'm calling it Crafty Hub. Well, the company's Webcraft House, so most of the products I come up with will be crafty something. This is Crafty Hub. It's intended to be a solution, an all-in-one solution for any companies that are looking for CRM, a project management system, field service application, or field service system, and ticket management. And it could even, if somebody does it the right way, it could do all of those things all at once. But it's all intended to be like the end user will get it. They can go in, they can set up their database, they can set up their pages and everything else, all through a GUI system. No code required on the end user's part. So a codeless build your own CRM the way you want it to work for you, or a codeless build your own project management system the way you want it to work, instead of having to go with all these like out of the box templated CRM systems that have no real flexibility without spending thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on developer fees. Well, I mean, so for you, Nister, it would not be for you. I also like code, so but at the same time, I'll be using it myself once I get it built to manage my own clients. But then I'm also I'm building the thing myself, so I get to do it. Your brain has a problem with languages. For me, it depends on the language. If it's a spoken language, I got issues. I'm on day 700 straight of doing my Duolingo, and I still have issues with Swedish. If it's a programming language, well, they're all logic-based. And I mean, I still struggle with C# and such on occasion because their syntax is a little bit different. But for the most part, a programming language they're all logic-based. So it's like, okay, once you identify the logic, it's easy. You're writing a web system now,
Entering
Mr.
system. Windfall.
You don't like web code to be paired, but you are writing one. Okay. Is it work related? Of course you're going to do it in C++. Because that's what you're used to. I don't like C++ for web stuff. And I have reasons for that. And maybe things have changed since I originally learned C++ for web, but kind of work related. Okay. I won't ask too many questions then. So you're an electrician, Dr. Reed, judging from that comment. Because I know a little bit about electrician work. My dad was an electrician, taught me a fair bit. I can do some basic home electrical repairs, but I like to swap out a breaker. Not much further than that. Usually C, Lisp assembly, some C#, some other stuff. Okay. And see, unless C++ has evolved since I was using it back in college, because that's where I learned it and everything. C++ requires, as far as web deployment goes, it's not that easy to deploy to the web, because it can't just be, oh, here's an HTML file and direct the visitors to that HTML file or to the PHP file that runs on the server. It takes I guess it's similar to PHP. The server is executing it and then rendering the stuff. But I always felt like it took more to set it up to make C++ work than it did anything else. You know what 240 volts feels like. Okay. I could say that I do not yet. And I hope I don't. I know at least to go, shut the power off, and then make changes. And make sure the power's off. Have the wife touch it first. No, not really. I think that's my biggest problem right now with C++ and C# and everything, is I did it back in college. So for me, that was like, 2007 or 8. Not as long as it goes 93, 94. You got a better excuse for having forgotten it than I have.
Entering system.
But I didn't do it outside of college. It was like we did one semester. Well, of course, I went to a tech school, so it was like 1 month. You have 2 classes every month.
Epically failed.
Yes. So I had 1 month where I learned C++ and then 1 month of C#. I then never touched it again. So it's a personal project that you're going to integrate into your at-work workflow. I mean, I've done that. Yeah. That's one of the beautiful things about being a programmer of some sort, whether it be building software, like executable software, or web projects. You get to a certain point, it's like, well, I'm doing this one thing over and over and over. It's the same thing every time. It doesn't change. Build a program that does it. Build a website that, one button and it goes and does it. We had, at one of the companies I worked for, quite often we set up payment portals, because we sold a property management software, and so along with that came portals where the renters can go and pay their rent. So it was always the same thing, except it was just a couple things different, because for the company name. Disable autopilot.
Autopilot disengaged.
Disengaged.
Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
So I collaborated a little bit with one of my coworkers, because she and I were both in charge of doing that. And we just built this little dashboard, just like, here's a little form. What's the company name? What's their abbreviation that's going to go into the file system? Click the button. 2 minutes later, the payment portal's set up. All their other stuff is set up, and it's just like, it's done. It took what could be a 20 to 30 minute process of copying files, changing file names, changing folder names and everything. It took it down to you click a button, you fill out a short form with 2 fields, click a button, and then it programmatically does all the other stuff. And 5 minutes later, you're done. But we took a week's worth of work and we got it done in a day, and then we could sit there and catch up on other stuff. It was great. I see. So what you're building is going to allow for better save game transfers from outside of the company into the company. You're off the service. That's cool. Seriously. Ancient. It's not all that ancient. It's still, everything still runs pretty much on the same basic premise still. Well, I'm figuring is there with the you got the security already built into it, so it could be an external with relative ease probably. Yes. Yes. You're gonna have to stream your painting again, mister, and show off some of that old tech you got.
Autopilot. Riptide Rakers Shipyard.
Request docking.
Seeking permission.
Granted.
Deploying landing gear.
Successfully docked.
Oh, that reminds me, Nisser. How is the progress on the Frankenstein computer you were building? Call it the Frankenstein because you're just putting it all into the old Macintosh. I think it was the Macintosh box that you were putting it in, right? Oof, not at the moment. Mac is see, yeah.
Many among us have been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. As such, I'm pleased to present you with a new rank as a token of our appreciation. Of course, we will also reward you with benefits. These benefits are linked to your rank, so they will be lost should you turn against us. But given how you have helped us out in the past, I do not see that being a real worry. I hope you find these rewards fitting to the work you've done, and that you are able to make the most of them. Oh, and expect some of our organizations to reach out to you for help in the near future. Once again, we really appreciate what you have done for us so far. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Alright, that's done. Retire the Warmonger. Let's set this to active. What ship? Vel's Vanguard. I don't know that one. Let's go to the encyclopedia. Nope, it did not capture. Under ships, trading ships, heavy frigates, Vel's Vanguard. Okay, so this is a bigger ship. I am going to want to bring a bigger fleet to go after him. Question is, why am I not getting a tracker to him? It's
Gladius.
Hello.
Alright, we're going to try this. Actually, we're going to save first. And we're going to attempt this bounty mission. I think that'd be the last thing for tonight. And then during the week when I don't have as much lag on this, I'm going to try and find the remote detonator so we can continue the main. And I'm also going to look into getting the external capture card for the laptop and see if that... I really hope that helps, because that's $180 kind of down the drain if it doesn't work, because this is the only game I would need it for. Undock.
Stand by for launch. Lifting off now. Raising landing gear.
Of course, if it works wonders for this game, I may use it for other games too, just because. Autopilot.
Autopilot engaged.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Escape. If you can. Baldric. Which one was it? Probably assigned to a station. They're all doing fine over here still, but I do want the Delilah and its fleet to meet me. I wonder, where's this guy going? I want the Delilah to come here. There's a ship sitting there. The Mako. Go dock.
Entering Avarice 4.
We're gonna have another epic fail, aren't we? It's gonna bump into that station again. That's gonna try to avoid it, but we'll see. Hey, you remember in, I think it was X3, you could actually attach stations to an asteroid. Like your asteroid mining stations would actually attach to them. I missed that. I agree with that, Reed. So, I mean, I know that technically they're in good condition as far as like they look right. The way an asteroid field and everything would be random, but for mechanics of the game, and since the AI autopilot can't get around them, it really ought to be the field that the AI autopilot would go through just needs to be clear. I agree with that. We got an ad coming in 4 minutes.
Entering system. Windfall.
So he is traveling to there. So I actually want to remove this order and change you to go to there. So maybe we can intercept him in Hatikva's choice. Yeah. So I mean, there's two. I'm of two minds of it. I really enjoyed being able to put them on the asteroid, but the connecting two stations together, like you could not make one really self-sufficient station in X3. But here in X4, I really love the station builder. I want the asteroid base again. Somehow. But other than that, I mean, the station building has been massively improved, for sure. I just... Somehow, let us connect it to an asteroid again.
Entering Windfall 1 Union Summit.
That's where I am. You're so slow, Delilah. So slow. I don't know where he's going to go from there, actually. But I don't think we're going to intercept him in Hatikva at this point, with Viola being that slow. Because I tried to go up against him once before with just my fighter and my wingman, and it did not work out. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Promotion. Talati Trade Guild invitation. We'll have to look into that. Tide Runner stuff. Riptide Rickers livestream. Talati livestream. And Godrealm livestream. All good stuff. I forgot about this. We have to do that.
Entering system. Silent witness.
There's that one. So let's, yeah, that'll be there. We'll accept it later. It'll override my current active mission if I accept it now. Gather intel. Exceptional ship nanoweave is the reward. Gotta scan a xenon station. That was the old protect stations missions. They were good. I don't think I ever got to do any of those. Assemble a fleet. I don't have the money to assemble a fleet. Clear the way, hunt for xenon ship, rogue scientists, and stopping, hunt for xenon ship, rogue scientists. Budget.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Sure, I want to do. Were they buggy at all? Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Engaged.
Disengaged. Velis. Vanguard.
No. Landed on the highway just right. Took me out of travel. Scaling might have been too much. But that doesn't justify taking it out. Those people should not take on those missions then. If it's too much. We're gonna hitch a ride until my wingmen show up. If I can catch up to him. Did it work? It worked. Let's inch down here, get in between his engines. Or the cargo pods, maybe. Not sure what they are. Oh, is he about to go into the Xenon sector? No, that's Morningstar. I don't think I can actually travel with him that way, so we're going to jump through. Manually.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Wait for him to arrive. Swan song. welcome back. I didn't do anything special. Not yet. Oh no. I got knocked off. Haha. Oh no, no. That was unfortunate. Saw nothing, so you don't have to fix anything, right? There we go. Precisely. Alright, cheap cap ship killer Cobra with 4 plasma turrets with level 1 slasher mods on them. I'm going to put that in my notes. Speed, and it's all very nice to go. Also use 2 ion cannons and missile launchers using starburst missiles. I still got to get used to the missiles. Where's the Delilah? Xenon ships around the Delilah. I don't like the look of that. Hopefully Delilah is making short work of all of it. I will read that momentarily. First time chatter. Thai gaming VT depends whether turrets are actively attacking enemies.
Docking permission granted.
Don't let the AI fly at the Cobra though, it won't hit well. I try not to let the AI fly anything that's expensive. Just a rule of thumb. I should have all these turrets turned on. They're all disarmed. Why are they disarmed again? I don't know why they keep getting disarmed. But that is not good. There. We're all armed again. They should be good to go now. Okay, you guys are chatting so fast now. Well, I mean, my iPad is over here and my phone is over here, so it still pops up. Actually, I've completely changed the Delilah. It's not the stock Delilah, so it's actually pretty decent at it now. So the Delilah, my Delilah, and I think I might have just lost my... Oh no, I'm still with him. That's good. My Delilah is using beams instead of whatever this stuff was it had originally. Of course, I still got the Terran main batteries on there, obviously, but I switched over to beams and bolts, and those beams, they cut through fighters like they're not even there. Oh, come on, mister. You can't say much there, right? What do you do all day at work? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of M-turrets, but the L beams. We'll be jumping into the Delilah here shortly, and we'll get to see its beams in action. At that, see, Nestor. That's it. I think everybody that works at a computer probably has a spare monitor that's watching something. Am I in a station? No. I'm in my personal Gladius, and I am hitching a ride with the ship I am going to be attacking soon. I got one of those missions, just kill the warmonger. 3 monitors work. All right. 3 plus laptop. I have 6 monitors, 5 of which are working. And this is my gaming computer and my work computer, my everything computer. SM Barbor, welcome to the stream. First time chat as well, welcome to the stream. If you don't have something on in the background, are you even... Yes, exactly. Are you even working if you don't have something on in the background? I'm not. If I don't have something on in the background, I'm not even at the computer. I've always got something on. But the first 5 minutes when I sit down to work in the morning is queuing up my YouTube watch later list. And then I hit play, and then I work. You have a hammer and a set of pliers at work. Well, it's true, Doctor. You do a different kind of work, really. So you're not always at the computer. So that, I mean, it doesn't have to apply to you. But anybody that works at a computer all day, it does apply to. Well, yeah, there's a reason you only do that. All right, no, let's shoot this guy. We're not letting you go into...
Stop your attack immediately.
Yes, but I'm not letting you go into travel mode. All right. The Delilah is here. Delilah. Attack.
Stop your attack immediately.
You're not getting travel mode, buddy. Watching YouTube's frowned upon a bit more? Really? So I get my news from YouTube and everything, so I queue up all my news shows. And then, of course, I work for myself, so. And if I had any employees, I like, as long as you're getting your work done, I don't care if you're watching YouTube or Twitch or whatever. I don't have that many hours, I don't think. Stop trying to go into
Stop your attack immediately.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Nay, stop. Okay, I did. Really? Oh no. I love Starfield. Best Bethesda game I've ever played. Game over. Is that where I can find it? I got 571 hours in X4, my Steam version. I had it.
Not tolerate your actions.
Yeah, I've had it different ways. Well, 1,500 hours is impressive. We're not going to capture it, but I have tried to destroy it before with just my fighters, and it didn't go well. So I'm waiting for the Delilah to get here. Actually, I can remove that order. Now it's red.
Immediate backup.
I
Stop
messed
your
up.
attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms
Okay,
channel
whatever.
open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Confirmed. Criminal records
Station?
have been updated. Autonomous.
Target nearest hostile.
Weapons locked.
Vanguard.
Alright, time to get in between those turrets again. Target that turret specifically. Come on. Let's get the engines. Sorry guys, I am trying to keep up the chat, but I'm also I have to focus on this. I think the record is 16,000.
Pretty ineffectual.
How much is running the game while at work? Letting it run so that your trade ships make tons and tons of money while you're gone. Target nearest hostile.
Locking weapons.
Police.
That's the police. I'll leave the police alone for now.
That was a really silly thing to do.
Requesting an immediate backup.
Wrong drift.
Velas. Vanguard.
Where is the Delilah? Almost here. There's another turret. I hear it.
Get me out of here. Requesting immediate backup.
Alright. Time to skedaddle. We're gonna dock up with the Delilah.
Ukri. Explosion imminent.
Oh, did it? The Delilah just stole my thunder.
Awaiting orders.
I'll make sure you regret that.
Sin.
Request docking.
Docking
Sending
queued.
docking request. Deploying landing modules.
This is too much.
Stop.
Awaiting orders.
Space.
Reputation lost. My fighters are fighting the police right now. We'll go help them. Why not? Target nearest hostile.
Cerberus.
Nearest threat.
Vanguard.
Cerberus?
We'll have to do more damage than that.
Taking some serious damage.
That's
Target nearest hostile.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Confirmed.
I'm not attacking the station. I think I've just declared war on Oregon. Without trying to.
I can't handle it.
Stay near. I'll leave you quick.
Alright, who teleported me out? I left the game right on Saturday. I'm going to
next time.
I'm probably not going to keep this save. With Argonne being turned against me the way they are, I'm not happy with that. But we'll still take the Delilah and the Osakas into the battle to demonstrate their prowess against fighters. Travel mode.
Jumping to light speed.
That was a really silly thing to do.
That K had killed 4 Osakas, an Odyssey, and a Honshu. No. You can, yeah.
Incoming flight transfer. Psychic therapy.
There's a little something as thanks.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
So there are my large lasers hitting and
Criminal record has been updated.
doing a very effective job against fighters.
This is starting to get worrying.
That, my friend, is not a good idea. Arnu would stand more chance than you. That was not smart.
Alright, we're going to finish off this fleet here and then we'll get out of the area. Hopefully there won't be as many hostiles. And we'll let things cool down with the Argonne. Something is shooting
that,
back
my
there.
friend, was not a good idea. I don't want to be here.
Will you abandon your ship so I can take it? No. Okay, let's get out of this area. We have hurt our reputation with Argonne a fair bit, but they haven't gone completely hostile. So that's good. I will get up and let the captain take back over. And then we're going to send it back to Grand Exchange. Fine, wait. I now have a bounty of 1 million on the Delilah. Remove that order. So I'm guessing at some point I will encounter some bounty hunters. Trying to collect on that. But that's okay. I lost my entire personal wing. No, I didn't. There's still a couple of them. 2 Kakuris left. But I lost the Godfather. The Gladius. Can you clear bounties in the mod? You can. So if a bounty hunter comes after you, you can hail them and pay your bounty, and then your bounty is cleared. It doesn't have any other interface to do that yet. So here's the problem I ran into last time I streamed. The Delilah had a bounty on its head, along with both of those Sokas that it has. And they got attacked by bounty hunters when I was not in the system. So I didn't have a chance. I got a message like, Osaka's been destroyed. I'm like, what? Why? So I went back over to look at it, and the Osaka, the one remaining Osaka and Delilah were under attack by bounty hunters, and I didn't get a chance to get over there in time to hail the bounty hunters and pay the. I didn't have the money to pay it anyway, to pay the bounties off. And by the time I got there, the other Osaka had been destroyed, and the Delilah had less than a quarter of her health left. So I ended up doing a reload on that game. It is a bounty hunting mod. Extension options. Headhunter. Is that what it's called? It might be called Headhunter. Yeah. Okay, you were referring to the actual mod. Yes, it is the Headhunter mod. Yes. I missed the phrasing you had there. So yes, it is the Headhunter mod. And it's the two things I don't like about it is the way you clear a bounty. I wish there was a way I could come into the menu and clear my bounty that way. And then getting to the board, you have to go through the settings to get to the board. I kind of wish that there was a better in-game menu to get to those things. Oh, look at that. 6 million for a branch 9 destroyer eye, which is very difficult to take down. 4 million for a K. I would like to do that, but not tonight. Using 50 mods yourself. I only got maybe half a dozen mods. Which one is that one, Mister? I'm not going to tab out of the game right now because it'll pause it too much, and I need it to get going. Big W review. I was like grabbing it now. Actually, I'll tab out real quick. Let's just do it because I'm curious. I want to know. Yeah, I think. Oh. I started doing, unless I got some actual critiques to give, I started doing the whole, this is the way for my reviews. If it's a good game, it gets a this is the way. I just pushed the ads back because we're going to go and start wrapping it up now. I got to get to bed. And he's got, yeah, 7,000. I've got to play X4 more. I got to get thousands of hours in the game. That's what I got to do. Although I have thousands of hours in the game. I just didn't play it through Steam all the time. All right, Ty Gaming, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us. Yeah, I'm gonna go. We're clear of the hostiles now, so there won't be anything to surprise me when I start the game up again later. Except for, oh no, if you want to see a headhunter battle, it's about to happen now. I'm not gonna let those guys be here. We just jumped though, and it's auto-saving. We're gonna go back through. I'm gonna take out those headhunters because they're coming after that million credit bounty on my head, and I'm not gonna let them do it. Because I guarantee you, if I forget about them being there and I log in or I load it
Entering system. Hatikva's choice.
I'm gonna forget about that, and they're gonna get the drop on me.
I won't let you get away with that. You won't give me that.
Travel mode. Travel mode.
Engaging jump.
There we go. Let's go get these bounty hunters first, then we'll wrap it up.
Piece of junk.
Don't hunt the bounty hunter. Unless the bounty hunter hunted you already, and then you're hunting them back.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Thank you.
Snooze the ads again. This shouldn't take too long. Travel mode.
Ray.
Jumping to light speed.
Hail.
Acknowledged.
They're too far out.
I'm not talking
There we
to
go.
you.
Oh, here we go. So this is where I can pay off the bounty. 1.6. Let's do it. There we go.
Oh, I am glad to hear that.
Oh, there we go. Doesn't look like it completely cleared it because it's still there. It may take a moment to update. That's the first time I tried it. Problems sorted for now. Unless it's like, I'm paying you off to not attack me at the moment. And then they'll come back later. We'll see. Because I expected the 1 million to go away there. But, alright. We're not going to worry about trying to get to another system right now. I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to give it clear all orders so there's nothing untoward happening next time I load up the game. Yeah, I'll leave it there. And we'll go and save there. Since we seem to have not completely ruined our relationship with Argon, so we're good to go. I'll let that save. So while it's saving, thank you all for watching tonight, stopping by and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Dr. Reed, Mr. Nister, y'all have a good night. Ty Gaming, he's already gone. There was someone else that was in here, chatted a couple times, but you have a good night. Thanks for watching.
We have a new foundling.
Barbor, that's who it was. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful night or morning, wherever you may be at. You take care. And we'll see everybody next time. Maybe this week, trying to get back into the swing of things, some Starfield later this week, or some Baldur's Gate. But definitely be back here next Monday for some more X4. And everybody, as the Nister says, keep flying shiny. I will do my best, and you guys do the same. Take care. Bye.